Everything has the right to thrive in balance, and that's what we're proving here. It's very easy to be led by a poor headline or a bad news story, but there is so much more to this way of life than just pulling the trigger and the shooting of game birds. This countryside wouldn't look this way if it wasn't managed for the purpose of driven shooting. Our predator control, through our feeding routines, we are able to protect, preserve and enhance not just game birds, but a plethora of red and amber listed species of rare farmland bird. The media is the best way for us to tell our side of the story, and we need to do better and build a better relationship so we're able to get the positives of our story out there to a wider audience. Conservation is a massive part of what we do. We give up a significant percentage of our arable land to wild bird plots, just like this one here.
A lot of people don't understand what's involved on a shoot day or the work involved up into the shoot day with all the conservation side, not just for pheasants and partridges, but for all the general wildlife in the area as well.
Every shoot of whatever level they operate at are carrying out conservation work, and it's really at the heart of what we do and what our members do and what people who aren't our members will also be doing.
And what a lot of people don't realise is the amount of conservation work that is carried out by people on shoots. People may only shoot a day or a couple of days in a season, but the work that goes on year round to protect and conserve, including lots and lots of red-listed, amber-listed and threatened species, that goes on regardless whether the shooting happens or doesn't happen. The Press Office acts as a conduit between the media and BASC. If we get press inquiries, we work out what the story is, what the news value is and how best to respond.
You know, often I have to arrive at a story and instantly go live, and it's always vitally important to have a press officer who represents an organisation that can talk with knowledge about an issue.
A lot of journalists I speak to are actually surprised about all the benefits that shooting brings. It's our job to fill in the gaps for them so that they in turn can inform and educate their audiences.
There's always something that we could maybe work together on and talk about, the access to the experts, going to places so we can then take the photographer, we can do video, which while that also gets the message out for BASC, it makes a really good package for what we're trying to put forward to readers as well. If I wanted to go out beating or on a day's shooting, it's been made quite clear that that is open to me and I would be welcomed and that would be facilitated however I wanted that to work. And you don't get that everywhere else, you don't really get that anywhere else. That's definitely improved over the last few years.
The journalists and the media are the conduit. We're helping them help us to speak to the public at large. We're very good at our relationship with our own members, at communicating with them. See, we have a less direct route when it comes to speaking to the public. The sweet spot is to get to a position where they know that they can rely on us to come up with information that's fast, that's impactful and is reliable. They'll not only hopefully use the information we give them, but they'll come back again next time.
So food is a great leveller. We find that in order to educate a lot of people about what we do, more often than not, once people know what is shot is eaten, people will see shooting in a much more positive light.
The perception of game has, I think, improved since I've been doing what I've been doing. I think there's a lot of good work being done by BASC and others in just promoting it to a wider audience. Certainly people used to just walk past my stall and sort of say things like, oh, I only eat normal stuff, whereas now they'll actually come and try it. After I was in the Daily Mail, then my phone didn't stop ringing for weeks on end by people wanting to try a game because they'd never really thought about it before. So I think things are definitely moving in the right direction.